Hello students, welcome in one another lecture of subject Public Health Engineering. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the next point of unit number 3, that is the layouts of distribution system. In last lecture, we had discussed the reservoir and the types of reservoir which can be used in the water distribution. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to discuss the next part, that is the layout of distribution network. Now see, the distribution pipes are generally laid below the road pavements and such their layout generally follow the layouts of road. That is, in any city or any town or in any area, the distribution system or the distribution pipe system are generally laid under the road. Hence, the pattern or the layout of the water distribution system or water distribution network and the layout of road is generally same. Then there are in general four different types of pipe networks, any one of which is either singly or in combination can be used for a particular place. That is there is a general four types of layout of distribution network of water, and these four types in which there is a single or in combination of one another. Now see, there is a four systems or the four water distribution network systems. First is a dead end system, second is a radial system, third is a gridiron system, and fourth is a ring system. These four are the network of water distribution system. First is dead end system, second is a radial system, third is a gridiron system, and fourth is a ring system. Now we are going to explain these one by one. Now see, first layout of distribution network of water is a dead end system. Dead end system is generally suitable for old towns and cities having no definite pattern of road. In the old town or old cities, there is no definite pattern or no definite pattern of road. In that city or town, the dead end system is used. See, in dead end system, it is also called as a tree system, and it has the branches or it has the end are dead. Now see, in dead end system, there is a one main pipe. There is a one main pipe of water distribution. Then for that one main pipe, there is a branches are provided or branches are connected to the main pipe. See the cursor. It is a first branch, it is a second branch, it is a third branch, and it is a fourth branch. Then for that branches, there is a sub mains are also provided. See, it is a first branch. At this first branch, first sub main is provided. Then see, it is a second branch. It is a sub main is provided. Or for sub mains, the branches are provided. Now see, for sub mains, first is a sub mains and then branches. See, it is a sub main, then the branches are provided to that sub main. See, this is the last sub main and there is a two branches are provided to that sub main. Now see, first is a main pipe, then the sub mains are provided to main pipes, and for sub mains there is a branches is provided, and for every sub main there is one cutoff wall is provided to control the flow of water. Hope you all get the dead end system of water distribution network. Then the next point is disadvantages and advantages of that dead end system. See, what is the advantages of this dead end system? It is a relatively cheap. The dead end system of water distribution network is relatively cheap than other systems. Then determination of discharge and pressure easier due to the less number of valves. That is a for every submain there is only one valve is provided in this system. Then the number of valves is less. then the determination of discharge and pressure is easier into this system. Then disadvantages is due to many dead ends, stagnation of water occur in pipes. That is, there is a many dead ends in that system. Then the stagnation of water occur in this pipe means the flow of water is stopped at some times. It is called as a stagnation of water, and it is a possibility to occur that stagnation of water due to many dead ends. After that, the next system is a radial system. After dead end system of water distribution network, next is a radial system. See, the area is divided into different zones. When the area of any city is divided into the different zones, then radial system is used. The water is pumped into the distribution reservoir kept in the middle of each zone. Water is pumped into the water distribution system or into the reservoirs, and this reservoir is placed at the middle of zone. Now consider, zone means one circle. One city has the different zone, that is a C1, or consider one big circle means one city. Then into that big circle there is a small circles are placed, means different zones are placed, and consider one reservoir is kept the middle of each zone, means in every small circle, at the middle of that small circle one reservoir is placed, means the circle and middle of that circle, and then from that middle or from that reservoirs are pipes are laid radially towards the periphery or towards the end of the circles or border of circles, means the radial system. That is the radius of circle, same point or same concept is radial system, means the reservoir kept at middle, that is the reservoir is kept at the middle of circle, then the water pipes are provided from that middle, that is the radial system. Now see again, the area is divided into different zones, then water is pumped into the distribution reservoir kept in middle of each zone, then the supply pipes are laid radially ending towards the periphery. Hope you all get this radial system. See the diagram of radial system. See, it is one area or one city. It has a 4 zones. See, zone 1, zone 2, 3, 4. Then for every zone, for every square, there is a at middle distribution reservoir, and from this distribution reservoir the pipes are placed towards periphery or towards the ends. See, this is a radial system. Now see what is the advantages of radial system. It gives the quick service. The service or flow of water into that radial system is quick. Then calculation of pipe size is easy. We are going to calculate easily the pipe size into this radial system. After that, the next is the gridiron system. After radial system, next point is the gridiron system. See, it is suitable for cities with rectangular layout where the water mains and branches are laid in rectangle. This gridiron system is suitable for the cities which has the rectangular shape or rectangular layout, and water mains and branches are laid into that rectangles. See, gridiron system. Consider one city which has the rectangular shape, that is in grid shape. Then one main pipe is provided at the center. Then after that the sub mains are provided for different intervals, and to sub mains the branches are provided, and to every branch and to every sub mains the cutoff valve is provided. See, in first system the cutoff walls is provided only the sub mains but in this grid iron system the cutoff walls is provided to every sub main and every branch. That is, in first system means in dead end system the cutoff walls is provided only for submains, but in grid iron system cutoff walls is provided to every submain and to every branch. See, this is a grid iron system. Now see again, it is a suitable for cities with rectangular layout, then where the water mains and branches are laid into the rectangular, and one main pipe is provided into the grid iron system, and for that main pipe the branches or first submains are provided into the some interval, and then branches are provided to that submain. Now see what is the advantages of that grid iron system. Water is kept in good circulation due to the absence of dead ends. There is a no dead end into this grid iron system, hence water is kept in good circulation. Then in case of the breakdown in some section, water is available from the some other direction. That is, when there is a possibility of breakdown into any section, then water is available or provided from the other direction or from the other branch. Then what is the disadvantages? Exact calculation of size of pipe is not possible due to provision of walls on the branches. There is a walls or the provision of walls is more into this system, hence we are not going to calculate the exact size of pipe into this grid iron system. These are the advantages and disadvantages of grid iron system. See again, what is advantages? Water is kept in good circulation due to the absence of dead ends. Then in case of breakdown in some section, water is available from the some other direction. Then what is the disadvantages? Exact calculation of size of pipe is not possible due to the provision of walls on the branches. Hope you all get the grid iron system. Then after grid iron system, next is a ring system. See, the supply main is laid all along the periphery roads and sub-mains branches are out from the mains. Means, see what is the meaning? The supply mains are from the periphery. See, this is a rectangular area and the supply mains are at the periphery, that is the outer edge, and the branches are or submains are provided into this periphery or from this supply mains. Then this system is also follow the grid iron system with the flow pattern similar in character to that dead end system. That is, it is a combination of grid iron system plus dead end system, means it has a one rectangular shape such as a grid iron system, and it also has the dead ends. So determination of size of pipes is easy. So in this system or in ring system, the determination of size of pipe is easy because it has the grid iron system also and also have the dead ends. See, it is a ring system. In ring system, the water mains are provided to the outer periphery. Then from this water mains or from these main pipes, the sub mains are provided in some interval into the rectangular shape. Then for that sub mains, the branches are provided into these small rectangles, and for every sub main there is a cutoff wall is provided. Then advantages of this ring system is water can be supplied to any point from at least two directions. That is, in this ring system water is supplied to any point into the two direction or at least into the two directions. See the cursor. At this line the water is supplied from two directions, that is from main also and that is from sub main also. Hope you all get this ring system. These four are the methods or the network of water distribution. Now we just revise it again. In the layout of distribution network, there is a four types of layout of distribution network. In that, first layout is a dead end system. Then second is the radial system. Then third is the gridiron system. Then fourth is the ring system. It is a very easy to understand. Hope you all get this distribution network systems. Thank you.